Hey everyone. I'm getting a really late start tonight. I'm watching my nephew and he's not asleep yet. So it's a new place. It's been a while since he slept over my house. I get it. So I'm going to attempt to make dinner right now. I will put up the intermission button whenever needed. So I can take a break, and I will do my best to get this accomplished. People were asking about the box and like how it comes and everything. So this is, I did take this out earlier and put it in my fridge, but I saved the box and the little wrapper thing so you guys could see how it comes to me and how each thing is done for this particular kit. So let me just open this. Oh, and then we will put on the other cam so that you guys can see me unpacking it. Let's see, we're gonna go to the island. I'm just gonna switch over to a different screen real quick for me to see things because I can't put my phone on because I let my phone die, and currently there is an iPad plugged in to everything else. So in here is this giant bag. It has come a couple different ways. So, hold on. Let's see what we got. So here's one stack. I'll move that in a second. And then all the meat comes at the bottom. And then they send these cool recycle me packs. So it says, cut a corner, empty the non-toxic contents into the trash, and then recycle the plastic pack. So that's how that comes. This meal kit came with quite a bit because we have a few different things going on. I have ground beef, ground pork, boneless pork chops, sweet Italian pork sausage links, and the scallops, which we're going to use tonight. And then cheese. We got some panko breadcrumbs. We got some gnocchi. We got potato buns. We got all these goodies. Oops. They put all my sauces in one little bin. I'm going to separate these out based on what goes in the refrigerator or not. There's some more in here. Some more in here. Let's see, more cheese, different cheeses, tomatoes, linguine, zucchini, some chives, just willy-nilly in there. I can't remember what this is. It's some kind of cucumbery thing. A onion, carrots, garden spice blend. So I do know the garlic does not go in the fridge. We've learned that lesson. All my chives had just fallen out of its package. Let me put them all back in there so that they're not literally everywhere right now. Because that is a lot of chives. I wonder if I'm using it for more than one recipe or not. Oh, nope, not on the floor. Oh man, well, we're gonna wash those before we use them. Let me just make a giant pile of chives so I can take care of them later. So things that I do know that are to be put in the fridge are the potatoes, the carrots. I don't usually do the citrus fruits in there. The tomatoes need to go in there. The onion doesn't have to go in there. I do know. I'm talking to myself because I can. Sour cream definitely goes in there. Tomato paste I don't think does, but let me pull out the recipe cards. This one includes sweet and tangy cherry meatballs, crispy ranch pork chops, hoisin pork sloppy joes, Italian pork sausage gnocchi bake, and tonight we're doing the bay scallops. So let's see, tomato paste does not get done in there. The gnocchi does store in a cool, dry place. Everyone needs 3 days. I'm gonna put that in the fridge just because I think I should. We got the cheeses definitely go in. I know the panko doesn't. The breads usually do. Oh, it does say the lime to put in, the buns to put in, the lemons, all the meats obviously, broccoli florets, which look really good. Let's see what else. Oh, zucchini and what's this other one? Persian cucumber also go in. But all these should be just my little spices and stuff, except there's sour cream at the very bottom. Oh, cream cheese spread, that should go in here as well. Good job. Garlic, Italian seasoning. I don't even know what I need for this recipe yet, but I thought I would do an unboxing for you guys because it has been asked a few different times by a few different people. So there's a little sorting that goes on, but once you use one meal and everything gets, sorted, it's good. So this little section here is not being put into the refrigerator. If you hear me kind of, that's because I fell earlier. The other place that we do our gnocchi meals are local, and it's fresh pasta. We're trying a few different ones out, so seeing which ones are more sustainable, which ones are the ones we want to keep going forward. We do know that compared to going to fast food places, we are using a lot less packets of things because they only send how many packets we need versus throwing 100 ketchup packets in a bag, which thankfully a lot of places have kind of cut back on. Okay, let me put all this stuff away except for the scallops because we're going to use those. I do actually have to get out the directions for the scallops. I know plastic isn't ideal, but I do what I can when I can, and currently that is not in my life. Okay, I need to actually go get that box again that I just put away because the chives, which I already have, I'm using 1 lemon. I'm using 1 tomato, if I can find it in here. 1 Roma tomato. The scallops, the cream cheese. I need those. Chicken stock concentrate and shredded Parmesan. I knew I saw shredded Parmesan. There we go. And they look, yep, they're the same. Okay. Just want to make sure we're getting all the right ingredients. I actually didn't check to see if my mic was working. It is, good. Okay, where are we going? I have to wash produce, because I know that's the first step in literally anything. All these chives. Oop. Do I have them all? I hope. These chives seem so... I mean, it's not really the season for chives in this area, so I don't know where they get their chives from. Oh, that was a piece of onions, garlic skin. But it seems very flimsy. It seems very flimsy. I have my towel over here. My towel for drying my hands and everything. Okay, where are we going? Okay, it's base scallop linguine with creamy lemon sauce, tomato, and chives. It says prep in 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, there goes our dishwasher. Oh, sorry guys. That might take a minute to bring down. Okay, I am going to start the pot of water for the pasta. Large part of salted water to a boil. I can handle that. My dog's now in the kitchen at my feet. He's not used to having a 3.5-year-old in the house, so he's a little confused right now. See what else we need to. Let me move these because the scallops we're just gonna have to pat dry, but we'll do that as the last step. Wash and dry all produce, zest and quarter the lemon. Okay, I can do that. Zest, lemon. My handy microplane that I love so much. I don't even know what, it just says microplane on it. Sharper cutting tools. That's it. Microplane is like the brand. Let me get a little thing for the zest. Oh, that's too big of a thing for a zest for how big this lemon is. This is a tiny lemon. I'm used to getting much more substantial lemons. I don't know, Lee. I thought I had already changed that, so I'm not sure what's going on. I will have Jillian look into that because I'm definitely not making that right now. And that is definitely not what I titled this. So I'm very confused. And Jillian is in the middle of something, so she can't really help with that at this moment. So that's interesting. I will see how, because I know when Jillian first started streaming for her Grand Theft Auto and for other things, that she had a problem where it wasn't clicking over to the title for some reason, and I'm not really sure what the problem is. So I'll have to have her come up and help me figure that out. I'm just gonna zest this poor little lemon over here. Poor little lemon. Oh, I got lemon zest everywhere. I meant to put it in this little tiny bowl. Little tiny bowl. Because, yeah, I did make giant ginger cookies. I am not making them again. They are very good. I enjoy them. They're best dunked in, like, tea is my preference. I'm sure they're great in coffee, but tea is my preference. So I'm sure they're great. Oh, I can hear my nephew and my dog playing right now. My nephew took a nap today, so who knows when bedtime really will be, but I have a feeling that if I'm like, oh, I want to go to bed directly after dinner, because I'm tired, and I was hoping to wait until he was in bed to do any of this, but he is deciding not to want to sleep right now, and I get it. You know, I was the same way, you know. Okay. Got some lemon. Okay, we got the lemon zest, and I'm going to quarter the lemon. I shouldn't need that for anything else. Let's quarter this lemon with one of my handy dandy knives. Oh, but Lee, I do, if you have a link to your parchment paper, forward it to me in email or something, and I will, if you're still doing that, I will put it as in my description box so people know where I get my parchment paper, because I love it. And it's convenient, and it's, you know, it's just a good thing to have, and you are the reason why I love parchment paper so much. So might as well give you credit where credit's due, right? And give you some, you know, hopefully people that are going to tune in and be, you know, intrigued why I like this parchment paper over the roll parchment paper so much better. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's evil. Okay, finally chop the garlic. So when they do the garlic, I just put them through a press. I don't chop it myself unless it says like checking it right now. I might need to change those batteries. I don't know how long I'd been talking to myself. No one listening. But I will keep an eye on that a little better. And we might need to change the batteries in not too long. Oh, the water's coming up to boil real fast. I'm excited. Okay, so everything there is taken care of, and now I need to do the chives. We'll just push this out of the way a little bit so I can, now I have to really dry those off a bit. Yeah, my sound popped off just for a secondly, and now it seems to be fine. I need to get these chives a little more dry before I chop them into little bits. This is a lot of chives though. Do they want me to do all these chives? Sorry, Alton Brown, there are multiple unitaskers in my life, and I'm okay with that. Oh, the water's ready. Let me put that in there. So I didn't tell my nephew what I was doing because then he'd want to be on with me because he like loves all those like kids that stream. And I don't have permission from his parents to do that, so we're not going to do that. I will probably do some cool things with him baking, like we're going to make cookies because I told him we're not going to make cookies. We're not going to buy cookies at the grocery store. We're going to make cookies. Though I did spend an exorbitant amount of money at the grocery store because I was like, oh yeah, we'll get, you know, some chicken nuggets, which we don't usually have in the house very often. We'll, you know, I got like a bunch of different cereals. We're probably going to make pancakes in the morning and some other stuff. So there we go. I mean, this isn't finally sharp. Okay, I think I've solved the problem. We were using like batteries we didn't really know where they were from, so that makes a difference in doing all this. Okay, now I have to do, oh, we're going to put the scallops in first. So let me get those prepared. We're going to pull out a little cutting board for drying them off. Okay, how do I get into this nonsense? I mean, this packaging could be worse. It's not horrible. Okay, Let's cut that open. Just New Jersey though for this part of the country. Though they could do better with some more locally sourced items. Would be cool. Which makes me mad. I'm gonna have to write and be like, is this recyclable? Because it doesn't have a symbol on it. Sorry. Wash my hands again. As you do. Okay. So we're drying these off. Switch over to the stove cam. Stove cam, stove cam. With a tablespoon of butter, at least. I'm making a sauce. So I gotta draw. Oh yeah, that's hot. There we go. It says after that, once I cook the scallops and they're cooked through, cook those for 2 to 3 minutes-ish. Transfer the scallops and set aside. Remove the pan from heat to cool for a minute, then heat over low medium so that I can make the sauce. So we're using the same pan, so that's cool. So I'm like basically deglazing all the scallop off the bottom. Okay, that's starting to get brown, so definitely hot enough. I love it. There we go. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. It is a little too hot. Alexa, timer check.
There are no timers set.
Awesome. I set a 10-minute timer. That's cool. We'll just have to play it by ear. I'll take a piece of pasta out in just a second. I wanted to make sure these aren't going to scald themselves. And Jillian's been so good. She's been helping me keep up with dishes, though I did a load right before this. Where is my cool little pasta scoop? I just need like one pasta. One pasta to see if you are done. Oh, you are not done. Not far off though. Alexa, set a timer 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Starting now.
It's probably the way Jillian would like it. I like mine a little more done. I like the bigger scallops. These are fine. It's just, I prefer the other style. And these should be done around the same time that the pasta's done. Which is good, and then we put it back in to make it warm again. Oh, look at that. Butter. This is delicious looking. Oh, look at that. Alexa, stop. So these are probably done, so I'm going to take one of the bigger ones out of here, and then we'll check the pasta right after. Take one of the bigger ones, take my handy dandy new thermometer. Go over here so you guys can still see it. You're not going to be able to see what temperature it is, but... Oh, yep, they're done. Awesome. They're tiny scallops. They weren't going to take too long. Now I hope I didn't overcook them and make them rubbery, because that's like the worst. All right, transfer scallops to a plate. Set aside. I'm guessing I keep that butter in there. It just says the scallops. Oh, because we're going to use the butter in the sauce, and then the scallops and the pasta are going to go back in the pan anyway. Oh, it does smell so good. I love food. So we're going to put this aside. Oh, I forgot to turn on my... That makes that shot so much better. So I'm letting this sit for like a minute. Okay, so we're going to add another tablespoon of butter to this pan. And then we're going to add garlic. And then the tomatoes, salt and pepper, because you always need salt and pepper for everything known to man. I should move the salt and pepper over here as well, like have two sets. It just makes life easier. Okay, that seems like a minute. Oh, we're checking the pasta first though. Ooh, almost forgot about the pasta. That should be done though, so we're just gonna dump it because it was really close before. So we'll turn that off. We'll put this in the strainer. Whew. Oops. I just wanted... Yep, that's like perfect. Jillian will think it's overdone. It's fine. Okay, let's get back to this, because this we're going to do on just above low and below medium. Everything seems to be on. Is it working now? But your dinner's ready. Jillian, I'm letting her know that dinner's ready. That's so frustrating. Because everything was on. I just turned it on and off again on something. I don't know. But we're going to do a sprinkle of Parmesan on this. And a sprinkle of Parmesan on that. And she'll probably want more.
I will turn on one of the camera's microphones
Okay.
so that,
I never lose sound.
yeah, so we don't have backup.
Look, it's so pretty. Jillian's right there. Okay, it looks really weird with a zested lemon. It's for flavor. But it looks so good. So good.
Do you want a fork?
Yes, I would love a fork. This one's yours, though. My baby fork. Thank you. Would you like yours?
Yes. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome. There's a little bit of Parmesan on top. It looks really good. How did I end up with 2 lemons?
You picked up mine.
Would you like your lemon?
No.
There is one wedge zested in here, but only one wedge. You're going to tell me the pasta's too done.
Pasta's good.
Okay, good.
It's a thicker pasta, so it's okay. Scallops are nice. Yeah,
I swear I had set a timer.
not bad.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. This is good. I was saying how I like doing the seafood and chicken first. Get them out of the way for meal kits, because the other meats, I feel you can keep in the fridge longer than those. Like this meal kit actually said, like on the package when you, for the scallops, it said use within 2 days of receiving. So I'm glad that I used it tonight, because we definitely would have had to use it tomorrow. And there's 5 days of meals, so if we had left it to the last day, oh boy.
I'm going back downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed in a little bit. Not too long, because I'm trying to get him to go to bed. But thank you, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to log off now because I have other things to do. And I'd like to sleep tonight and hopefully sleep really late in the morning, which I know is not the case, which is fine. It's fine. So thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to follow if you aren't already following. Tomorrow night, I believe, tomorrow night is going to be a little bit different because we're making something earlier in the day. So if you're around in the middle of the day, tomorrow, Eastern time in the United States is when I am film for streaming. It goes, it will probably be around noon. It depends on when we need food ready for. So thank you so much. And whack whack. Oh, need my little deck.